Why, hello. Let's do some more booked, please. We'll go to the kitchen first, because it's a dead end over here, unless the porch removed. I don't mind stale bread. One of the master's letters, a burnt, unsent invitation to the one of the young woman. So I'm taking my wallet out of my pocket. The niche. I was building a secret room. The master of this house is a rich aristocrat. He lives here with this beautiful. What I mean is he had his servants do this kind of work. Looks like they're being completely written out of the plot. And they moved them back into another book. Too dangerous even for my client. Probably just got erased. Should look around the place in different times. Workbench moved. Smell like wine. Cut the rope. More food. Lock from the inside. Can you jump it? Go down through the hole with a dried up thorn bush. How about we look for something to put over the hole? Like planks. I figured there must be something hidden behind it. Why didn't you say something then? I don't know. Examine the painting. Vertical runner set into the wall. Lift the painting. There's a boy standing in the middle of the room, covering his face with his hands and right. Hey, let's talk, don't kill me. Not associate with the kidnapper, are you Jonathan? Yes, the kid lowers his hands and tries to get a glimpse of you in the light. Well, we kind of are, but not in the way you think. Dang, that's a cool mask. Told everyone we should wear a mask for this job too, but they just laughed at me. Sister asked me to find you. I don't have a sister. Well, that's what she told us. Short girl or Samantha, she's still here. And we helped her get out. It was her idea to rob the mansion. She promised us there was a ton of loot inside. White families were rotting walls and that psycho. How many of you were there? 6, but 3 ran away at the beating and we saw him kill one. They definitely did some work on your character here. Not mine anymore now. So I'll fix them, right? I'm afraid not. So you're thieves? Not really, we're more like, oh yeah, we're thieves. Okay, I'm something of a thief too. Whoa, the kid looks at you like he's found his new hero. By the way, have you seen any gears, big ones around here? Gears? No, are they valuable? Not really. Have you checked the desk with a secret compartment in their storage room already? Then check the master's study. You get something in both places. Already found the gear in the master's study, but nothing in the storage room. Set up with a double false bottom. Did you get it open? Double false bottom? First you open the false bottom, and then there should be another one under the mat. Oh my god, we went through all that just for it. Alright, time to go back and check out the double false room. So what room was the storage room? Dark, okay, I'll fight him. Woman in the uniform seems completely calm and collected. Sergeant Mariah Galawitz. Woman sits casually tapping the bat in her chest. Under arrest, suspicion of plagiarism, attacking the police officer, pulls out dark leather gloves. Stop resisting, come with me. And if I don't, then I will have no choice but to use force. Bangs her hands into a fist and grins slightly. Well, in that case, I apologize for making you use force. Disable skill? How about I disable your face, punk? Drain ink? I'll drain your ink. Did you miss? Drain ink? I'll drain your ink. Strong hit. I'll block it. Yes, I'm gonna block it. Thank you. Strong hit. I'll block it. Disable skill? You can disable it if you want, actually. Disable that, you son of a gun. Well, I'll kill you. Breathing heavily, she's leaning to the side, but manages to somehow keep her balance. Isn't over thief, the whole police force will come looking for you. Mariah, Uncle Albus disappears from the book. Are you alright? I've been better. You straightened the crumpled papers in your face. Donkey, 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 donkey. Where are you going? Right over here. Your storage, huh? Double false bottom. Check the past. I gotta find some boards to check the past, homie. We're gonna go to 2000 and check the one room to see if there's any boards in there. I was gonna use a crowbar to rip the boards off the one thing. Move the painting. Secret door. Shelves. Trash. And trash. One of the master's letters and invitation to the mayor's banquet. You want me into some boards, know where any are? I can take them. Bro, please into some boards. Ugh. Do-do-do-do. I'm gonna go check everything again. Not the secret room, though. I'll pass. Okay. In the fireplace? Nope. Do my crowbars for a man. Bite me. Back to the 90s. Maybe I missed something, I don't know. Oh. My bad. I had 3 boards, somehow we got 7. Sorry, 8. Yes, I want my piece, please. Another time again? Okay. Double plus bottom. There you go. Unlock the door. Back to the 2000s, I mind if I do. If we can get to the door somehow, you know, I don't really think we can, but it says, you know, I need a key. So I can give it a try. I mean, the boards were gone, so... Find all the clockmaker's letters. There's no reason to search it. Sir, bang. It's free. Final gear. Darn. Man is trying incredibly hard to stay calm. Talking about? Man pauses for a second, tilting his head to the left. Tell me, what did they do to you? 1 second. Ugh. Okay, that should be good. Man continues to rub his temples, his eyes unfocused. Do you remember anything? Remember Amanda? She was with you, and now I can't find her anywhere. Or his head slowly tilting to the right again. Minor attacks of confusion passes, and his anger rises up in the plates. Bring her back. I can't. The man looks at you, silent. Looks like he's about to charge forward. Remember more about yourself? You don't want to kill anyone. This is a different part. Pulls to the left again. His clothes are stained with fresh blood. Wait, why do you have those kids? Bang. Throw him backwards, and your head slams into the fox metal cage. At the end, the old man from me and left me here alone. Pushed the gear away inside his shirt, just cracking his knuckles. But I try to help you fix what's been rewritten instead of slowly. Don't worry, loosens his shoulders. I don't need help. I certainly enjoy my newfound powers. Balls his fist tightly, relaxing his muscles. Defend yourself. Well, you don't stand a chance. I'm sorry. You're disabled? You have 2 turns, huh? Is that what happening? Is that happening? Yes. Woman's gonna slash you then. I didn't use it twice. You missed, scumbag. You only heal once, I didn't know that. Heal self. That's fine by me. Go ahead and heal yourself. I'm gonna drain it. And I'm gonna slash you. How much should you heal for? 2. Strong hit. Let's come back. He missed. That's so good for me. I'm going to... I got a shield. We don't hit me. Heal self. Scumbag. Apple me, and then stun. I feel like the upgrade we took for a stun doesn't do a single thing, which is kind of like wild to me. You don't like missing, do you? I'm gonna die. Oh, you got, you punk. Injuries start healing before your very eyes. You hear the gears in the clock made a clinking sound, as though they're trying to start with be working, but they can't because the gear is missing. Clock being connected to the donor. And already, when the clock stopped, nothing can hurt his master. White hadn't gotten any older by the end of the book. Spot the last gear lying on the floor between you and the reanimated monster, falling out of his shirt while you were fighting. The man, and he looks back at you with a venomous smirk. Just try. The man grabs you and you soon find yourself in a pet chokehold. No luck. Drop down. Darn. Instant, you're standing by the clock. You're in without looking. Fortunately, I found the right spot. Clock immediately starts taking no, and man grabs up empty air in final attempt to stop you. At the end, he grabs his head and shudders pass through his body. Age rapidly, and the injuries from his previous fights, not only the ones against you, start reappearing all over him. Wins on helplessly, then starts dissolving into dust. Nothing left. A pile of ashes. Oh my god. But now what? Nothing. Over the character's ashes digging around until you find a small, crumpled piece of paper. Rip it in two. You just have had enough. Look at the clock and get ready to jump back out of the book. You can talk about this at the end if you want to talk. Read the book. I could have gotten them. I just don't get the upgrade I took first. It's done. Were we disabling his heal every turn, maybe? Is that what we were doing? Disables an ability and we just disabled his one ability? That's a strong hit. I don't really know. I can't believe I forgot about the upgrade for the third book, man. Hey, what's wrong with me? Can I see my upgrades real quick? Nope. Alright, nope. Nope, okay. Here you go. Howdy, howdy. Did you get the item? Ellipses? Shove it. Skirt. Skirt. Oh, bye. Excuse me? Size. We're having a moment. I can't keep this up anymore. Two minutes later. What the? Ellipses. Complete book 5. Alright. What if I... Healing when applied, shield, increase the damage? What do you mean increase the damage? It's doing pretty well. Does it mean increase the shielding? I mean, I'll take a heal. Apply shield. That's pretty good. Maybe it increases the damage next turn. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hello? An urgent job. I'm not. No, you're taking it. I think I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Silence. At the end, it's your last job. You knew what book that was, and you specifically sent me. Silence. I'm just the middleman at the end. I don't pick the jobs. Doesn't even. Listen to me. You're one single step away from freedom. You've done it before. You know how to do it. And you're so good at it. Just one step at the end. No, I'm okay. One last job. Fine. Excellent, excellent. The order is at your door. Hangs up.
It's easy to get a new one.
Put this on the desk. I'm ready. Put me in the chair. Stand. Contractor agrees to infiltrate the book Heart of Sand by Samantha Murray and whatever. Stand me. Decided to keep working? Seems I don't have a choice, he shrugged tiredly. After what happened, how did they manage to convince you, or has another month passed since I last saw you? Been a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long, sigh. I know what you're saying. If they're right, I need to finish my last job. Get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. The same thieves can then rob it later on. Looking at the floor. Just help me finish this. What are we looking for? A weather... a weather controller? A device that can control the weather? Seems so. It would certainly come in handy here. Look around, the air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Let's get to it. Herk, herk. Dead man. Pete Jenkins. Push the button. You hear static over the radio. Lendef Jr. speaking. I'm taking over for the late senior meteorologist. The voice belongs to a very young man, but sounds confident, as though he's been given commands over the radio his whole life. Anybody between lines 10 and 40? This is us. Is that us? Ask Roderick? Who knows? Is that us? Ask the radio? I think we're in range, maybe? Breaking up, what's your number? Frick. 26? Destroyed by the firestorm last year? Are you sure that's the right number? And then 17? Are you sure 17 is here right now in the station in town? Still plate on the number 42 next to the speaker. Breaking up, what's your number? 42, got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I think Pete's, I don't think Pete will be making a radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? Skeleton in the chair? Thanks, I've noted that in the log. Must have been the cetacean storm. Do you know if they got him? Education? I'm losing my mind here. I've been reading for too long. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you're the new operator of 42. So I'm obliged to inform you that death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40, and you should head towards town. Take shelter there. Alright, try to get the train moving. Good luck. Long list of names scratched into the wall, and each one is different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on the chain nearby. This list of the train's previous operators. Thank you. Lessons here is that there's some kind of cursed train. Look at the end of the list. Last one is a Ronald Miles. What about our dearly departed Pete Jenkins? Probably didn't even have time to add his name. Is there this at least? Well, probably. We didn't know him after all. The nail from the chain and scratched Pete Jenkins' name into the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. Do you want people to forget about you too? Yeah, I'll have my name. Nice job. Couldn't put half the effort into the other names though. Had to make your own name the best. Yeah, you wipe a few metal shavings off the inscription. Okay. Train card work. I don't think I have enough for a crowbar. Yeah, we don't. Oh my god. Crate me? The screen shake, please. I hate it. Oh no. What do you see? Oil bug inside? It ate everything. Knock on the tank. Not knock on the tank. Mosquitoes around inside the tank. Ew, can we skip the bugs? Is there no way we can get to town without the train? Knock harder on the tank. Suddenly, an oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. Grab the bug. 3 sets of lights grapple at your hands. Clearly displeased. Drop it? I might need it. Put the bug in your most secure pocket of your jacket. No, you'll actually need it, but you're enjoying Roderick's reaction. The tank is empty of both oil and bugs. Add oil from the canister. The tank is small and the canister fills it almost to the brim. Definitely enough to get you to town. One second. Do 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 do. Okay, we're good. Melt my trash and go back. I guess we're gonna go to the fuel tank. Or did we already do it? Where's my cursor? I got it. Okay, no, I think we're good to go. Start the train. It's running. Oh, what's up, homie? The storm is approaching. Hurry, anyone out past 10 miles. Train 42, what's your problem? You're barely moving. He's right, we got the train started, but hardly moving at all. Figured it out. Fuel panel. Looking at the fuel panel, all indicators seem normal except one. Cylinder 3 pressure. Open the top of the panel. Receive note on the other side. Read the note. Whoever gets this train next, I hope is not you, Pete, you moron. Reading the pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you're reading this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding, try hitting the panel. That usually works for me. Good luck. The panel with a measured force. Cracks. Train starts slowly picking up speed. It's so hard. Pick up the radio. Great work, 42. I can see you've picked up speed. Weather has been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a storm almost slammed us, and we haven't even had one of those in 100 years. Storms usually miss the town. Of course, only the joyous storms make it here. The rest usually pass us by. I'm controlling them, right? Almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. This all started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on, ask him about the weather controller already. It's obviously in town. Have you ever heard of the weather controller? A what? The voice that controls the weather? Silence? That a joke? I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller, and everything started getting messy after he died. Should ask around town about him in town. Only something like that. My God, he keeps laughing. Certainly be well off. All right, I'll see you're pulling it down now. Good luck in town. Till next time, jokester. Guard is trying to unsuccessfully open the door to the train. Notices you. Hi there, glances briefly at your face, but apparently decides not to ask about it. Guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Word man got caught in a fear storm on his way here. Not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone is in town before the storm comes. Leave the train here. I'll try to talk to him. Be gentle, he's not the poor guy's fault what happened. Hey friend, you there? Yes. Calm down now, I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? I'm his friend? He didn't have any friends. I'm his son? Stop lying, you killed him, I know the truth. What have you done with Jenkins? Force the door, leave. Force it open. And the mechanisms inside start grinding against each other. A little more, come on, push. Plunk. I think the lock's open. Toss to the side. Get closer. Hey friend. The man lifts his head. When it sees your face, starts rotting slowly. Oh darn. Has there been even a single time where your parents actually helped us in this situation? Man's eyes are still widening. It's always just create more problems for us. Let me think. Are as wide as they can go, now his mouth begins to open. No, it hasn't helped, not even once. The disguise? Man lets out a piercing shriek and runs out of the train. Head into the desert, right towards the storm. Well, you definitely solved the problem in a way. Well, I can't say I got the result I wanted. Sorry. Well, then I'll move his train along, and then yours after. In the meantime, go to the customs and get your paperwork straight. No? Okay. Hello, customs. Old dark office. He looks up at you and in a bored voice says, train number. Technically not my train. Did you arrive in that train? Yes. Then so is your train. 42. Are you Ronald Miles? No. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No, I found the body of Pete Jenkins. Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins, writes in his book. And now, Inspector looks up at you. My name is Bob. Bob Bobson. I'll write that down. Wearing a shabby coat. This train's rusted cage hanging around his neck. Not shabby. His face, he looks at you and then looks down again, apparently disfigured. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. You aren't too good at looking yourself. Petru doesn't react. Here's your ticket. He hands you an old yellow ticket, which looks like it's been passed around for years. Must enter town, visit 2 hours. Only 2 hours. Must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority. But they're mine now. Trying to understand whether you're joking or you don't really know how things work around here. The possessions are the people's. What happens if I cancel them in 2 hours? Items will go to the people. Okay, thanks. Go on through. No? Table? Thank you. Exit the city. The young woman is talking to one of the travelers who passes her strange half empty bag. Half empty bag. Spend my time about 1 hour, please. He hands over the bag and quickly turns away. Hold on. Man freezes, tilting his head. Who do you take me for? There's not even enough to stand here for 15 minutes. Shakes a small pile of red sand out in the palm of her hand. Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard? No, please, 15 minutes is fine. Let me just catch my breath. I'll be on my way. The man slowly retreats. He looks extremely tired. Turns to an empty hourglass in one of the niches on the wall. Dying beggars. Pours the sand from her hand onto the hourglass. Picks up the radio and you hear a crackling sound coming from speakers echoing all over town. Train 125, 124, 15-minute extension. Picks the radio back on a belt. Then reaches out a hand to you without looking. Shake her hand. The woman turns sharply and looks at you confused. I think she wants your ticket. Give her sorry. Okay, yellow. Takes out a new hourglass and pours in enough red sand to mark the second mark on the side. Puts in one of the empty niches on the walls. 2 hours starting now. Good luck in town. Looking for a meteorologist? Two inspectors are standing by the train discussing something. I don't get it. Why do you like the auction idea? Always sell empty trains at auction. This heap of scrap wouldn't even make it a few miles, and not a train auction is a premeditated murder of one of her people. It needs to be taken off the tracks and scrapped. Janine has enough work as it is. She got started on all those electronics. It'll be next year before she gets around to the train. Where would we even keep it till then? Someone take the train and leave. They can ride around, maybe fix the parts and fix it themselves. Can't believe how stubborn you are. The guard storms into the train and you hear a sharp metallic clang. Then the man comes back with something in his hand. See this? Fine, he rolls his eyes. This is the dang brake handle. Should it be here in my hand, or should it be holding the train in place? Let me at least go through his stuff myself. Nothing, just passing by. Hesitates for a moment, then reaches into his pocket and takes out a bag of sand. Everything is salt? Salt? Heard? Yes, thank you. The melon seller, dude. What's up, homie? The merchant is desperately trying to get your attention. His smile reminds you of late stage insanity. Hey man, hey, come on over here. You got any sand? Yeah, plenty. Buy a melon. Sand melons, they're delicious. Named sand melons seem to describe them quite accurately. Small, shriveled fruits that look like they're covered in a layer of dust. How much dust delicious looks like no one's buying. Scrumptious, I tell you, you think I would sell them if they weren't? As for these, pay no mind, there won't be a single one left by the evening. I should be going. I'm looting. I'm not looting. Are you a digger? Sure am. You work tomorrow? I want to dig up a building on Malta Street, but I can't do it myself. Continue. Of course, what's the plan? Digging from the top, got from the 20th to the 7th floor, but the lower the floors are hard work. Sand's packed tight and it's a pickaxe job. When I round up a few more people, then we'll start out when sunrise. Anything special there in that building? Looks closely at you, seems he's not sure where you can be trusted. A gun store on the first floor of the building. Work is all you should concern you. I'll pay you, and what's in the building is none of your business. You win, yes or no? I'll think about it. Think then. He throws the cigarette out on the ground and turns away from you. A ride in town when he gets his hands on the weapons. It's caught in a firestorm. Out on the road tomorrow. Irritated man. Not buying anything, leave. Buy. I mean, not buy. Middle-aged woman's resting on the stoop of her train, a basin of laundry, children's clothes sit at her feet. There's your train for a moment. Flies and leans against the door, buckles slightly under her weight. You're from train 42, huh? Grabs a cigarette and takes the drag. Did you know the previous operator? Jenkins? Yeah. Who's my husband? Gets up heavily and starts hanging the laundry as nothing has happened. I'm sorry. Are your hands clean? Pick up your dusty gloves. Pass me the clothes. She nods at the basin and diapers inside. Her nod sends ash flying from her cigarette onto the pair of men's pants hanging on the line. Hand her the pair of children's pants. Dusty gloves and pick up the pair of white children's pants. Glance at your hands for a moment. This is the first time in a long time they've looked human. All that's left are the thin scars dripping across your palms. They probably won't ever fade. Woman takes the pants from you. Hand her sheet from the basin. She shakes out the sheet and throws it over the line. What's your business in town? Got stuff to sell? She blows cigarette smoke upwards to keep it off the sheet. Yeah, your husband's possessions. Things. Just random things, nothing interesting. Woman ashes on her cigarette, and you can see her glance quickly at you as she takes the sheet. Checking possessions, do you need me to? Sniffling, pass her a bunch of socks. You pile a few socks from the basin together and give them to the woman. Woman doesn't turn around and take them from you. Stands with her back to you, not speaking. I am really sorry. When I found him, there was nothing I could do. Nods quickly a few times, turning halfway around. Passes you a cigarette. She already has a fresh one in her mouth and lit. I think I might burn to death. Send the train stoop. I found a journal in this train. I guess it belongs to you now. Customs won't let me just give it to you, but I'll figure something out. She smiles. A journal? Jenkins didn't know how to write. Probably robbed or killed someone. Those aren't his things. Thoughts seem to have put her in a better mood. She finishes her cigarette. She packs up and heads inside her train. Child's joyful laughter greets her. Dong ding ding dong. Ding dong ding ding ding. Greenery on this train roof is quite striking. By local standards, you're looking at a very well-kept train. Talk to the operator. Hello, do you... A woman sharply puts a finger to her lips. You manage to get a look at her face. She's incredibly beautiful, even with the deep shadows under her eyes. Examine the train in silence. The train has been washed recently. The metal and glass are gleaming, and the train's thin layer of newly settled dust just looks like an elegant decoration. Green stems sway on the roof. Kalanko, Hawarthoria, and tons of other plants that you don't recognize. Need something? Wanted to ask, do you know how I can get into the upper district? I heard the meteorologist lives there. Only get in there once you retire, and I think you still have a while before that happens. I do too. How do I get in there now today? Shrugs silently and looks towards the way out of town, running your eyes over the locomotive. You notice an old trailer with dried up branches sticking out of the leaky roof. Ask about the trailer. Aren't you afraid your old trailer might fall right off? Woman continues to look towards the way out. Trailer is quite old. If it falls off, it falls off. One corner of the woman's mouth turns up and she shakes her head. What do you do? Woman doesn't hear your question. She just stares silently, watching. Just when you think she's not going to answer, she starts to speak, making it through life day by day. I meant the plants. Oh, the plants I used to enjoy nurturing life. Woman looks at the old trailer and stiffens for a split second. See all the muscles on her face tense, but in an instant, the illusion passes. Ask what's in the trailer. What's inside? Things, old things, ancient things, toys. Why are you carrying them around? I thought it was better to travel light in the desert. I don't know. Rather keep them with me. It's about the meteorologist. Do you know anything about the meteorologist? Tells us when storms are coming. That it? Do you know anything else? Woman turns her head to look it straight at you in the eye. Can you straight in the eye? You can't read her expression. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks. Bye. Wow, an oil leader. Seems that the oil bug in your pocket is finally trying to escape. Flick it off. Put your hand over your neck. Stop. Huh? Leave it with me. Okay. Walks over and opens the door to her train, picks something up, and then returns it to you. Here? Does the bag of sand in her open hand? The bag with little bugs, is she insane? You won't hear me complaining. Bug for your neck and pass it to the woman. She gives you 2 bags off the stuff sand. Thanks. Anyway, slash marker, and I'll be right back. Maybe we'll finish in the next 40 minutes, maybe we won't. We'll see what happens.